When I ask people why they want to learn Qigong, when they come to me for a course or for lessons, then almost never I get a clear answer. It's always like, oh, I always wanted to do something like that, or maybe they say something like, well, it looks really something for me. Sometimes they're a little bit more to the point and saying, well, I need to relieve my stress. I really need to do something like this, or I need to do it for my health. But it's still a little vague. Now, why is it important that you know why you want to do Qigong? Well, that's very simple. If you know why you do something, then you will achieve it more quicker instead of just start to do something and then see what happens. Now, Qigong is very wide area which you can do a lot of things. You can do all the things that are happening in life. You can make that the goal for doing Qigong. On a physical level, on an energetic level, on an emotional level. That is, of course, the reason why people cannot answer that question very quickly. Because it's so wide, it's so broad. Now, if you want an answer for your question, that would be good. Because, like I said, your energy will not be scattered so much, you will be aiming more for your goal, and you have an objective view of what you have done. If you look backwards, if you look, like say, a couple months back or a couple years back, you will say, oh, this already I have achieved. How to answer that question? Very simple. You just go, sit for an evening, make time for yourself, let nobody bother you, and you answer the question, what can Qigong do for me? What is it that I want Qigong to do for me? You write down the first answer that comes to mind, and maybe the second comes immediately. And then you write some things down and you ponder on it a little bit, and then you let it go. You have your answers, you have something written down, and then in the week to come, it will still simmer in your head, and then you give yourself some more answers if it comes up. Now, after that week, you just put what you wrote down, you put it in front of you, and you start looking at the things, and maybe you start to arrange it. Oh, well, this is a little bit the same, and this is like that, and this belongs to the same category. And after that, you put on top what is the most important thing for you. Or you put on top the first thing that you need to do. Because it can be about your weaknesses and your health, your self-esteem, the way you present yourself to others, the way you perceive the opinion of others. It can be about emotional problems that you gained in the past. It can be about anything that you first need to do. But it can also be about your path that you want to follow. You want to go deeper into the meaning of life. Whatever. It's up to you. These are your answers. But it can be something that you need to do first. Or it can be the biggest thing that shows itself that you want to do. You can also make it an affirmation. You know what an affirmation is? You give yourself the positive energy in feeling, in visualization, and I will tell you about that in another video. But with an affirmation, it can become stronger again. Anyhow, if you have set your goal, and you don't need to, but it would be good for you, you will achieve it, or you will see that you gradually progress within your goal. Depends how big your goal is.